do what I can to talk to you about the power of choice. I'm going to relate this to my own life because, as you know, I keep teaching this same model for such a long time now, that we are creators. That is what you are. You are a creator, a loving, creative intelligence that has choice. When I got out of hospital after, as you know, my face was peeled off, I had critical head injuries, major brain trauma, and I broke my spine in 6 places. Very, very bleak, very critical condition, and in a coma for a week. I healed extremely fast. 10 days I was back at home beginning my new life. A few years after that, so this is around about 2011, I was buying a new car for work. I needed a station wagon, and met this beautiful couple in the hills in South Australia. And when I was buying the car, I just got talking, as I always do. I just got speaking and finding out about this lady and her husband, what their story was, and sharing. And it came out that her brother had his face peeled off and it had a LaFour. It's called a LaFour reconstruction from panfacial fractures, which is what I had. And she talked about it with a lot of charge, a lot of fear and worry. And I let her know about what happened to me, and she sort of went, "Oh, but you look so happy, you look so normal." And I've just been telling her I have my own business, and she just, how is that possible? And I just told her how I did it. I told her how I changed my life. And she started crying. She put her hand on her mouth like this, and she just started crying. And she said, "You've just shown me that he had a choice. My brother had a choice, and he has been a violent alcoholic ever since he got out of hospital. He went straight back to drugs. He hasn't held down a job ever since he got out of hospital, unemployed. And his wife is so scared of him, and all of us in the family are afraid of him because of his violence and his domestic abuse." And she said, "God bless you. You just showed me that he had a choice. He had a choice. You have a choice. Every one of us, you are 1% the story of the past, 1% the particulars and the details, and you are 99% the choices you make in the face of adversity. The choices that we make, that's the measure of the true self. That's our spiritual courage. As we express that and step into that, and every single one of us can do that. It's the reframe. I keep talking to you about mindset. We've got to get this hooked up and master our mindset. That when you frame it in the right light, it's power, it's wisdom for the soul. And the soul can grab that, and you go ahead, you go forward, you express and you create and you share and you're dynamic because it's your gift. You went mining for gold, you sifted for the gift, you found that power. Her brother just went straight back to the known. He went back to the survival self and has now not been able to contribute. And I ain't hating on him, I'm not even judging him. This video is for you. This video is to point out the power of choice, the power of free will, and that we're only met with the challenges that we're strong enough to expand through. And a quote that I wrote last year is, "It's a moment of true self-empowerment when you discover there's an inexhaustible energy inside yourself that not only transcends all hardship, but expands in the face of it." When when you move, it moves. You know, you've got to meet it halfway. That spiritual courage where we emulate the Creator, we emulate the divine. Your will has to match its will. Your intention has to match its intention. Your love for life has to match how much it loves you. And when there's that congruency, you move, it moves. And that is when you change the world. That is when you live your purpose. And it's the most empowering place we can come from. How beautiful. What a beautiful gift this life is, that we have the opportunity to connect with that and then express that. From my heart to yours, as always, I hope that little story and the teaching today has been of some help. If you can subscribe to my channel, share this with anyone who you think might benefit, and sending my love as always. Thanks, guys.